Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, dude. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, I'm alright. How are you, man?
Not too bad.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good.
Uh, no, I'm still getting over that fucking cold I had last week.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh, rubbish.
I'm over it. Just like when you spend like a week coughing your guts up, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So I'll try and mute myself if I start coughing again. My voice is all fucked
That's
up.
alright. No worries, man. And as long as you're starting to feel better.
Yeah. I mean, I'm over it. I'm not properly ill anymore.
Oh, good man. DayZ. Right. You'll have to forgive me because, first of all, can you hear me alright?
Yeah. You sound good. Maybe
Okay,
just
that's cool.
maybe even just a touch loud, but whatever.
Touch loud. We can do that. Let's see.
And I seem to be hearing that echo of my own voice again.
Right. Okay.
Because, like, you can never satisfy me with your audio. I'm always a total dick about it.
Now then, can you hear me okay at the minute?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Right, so the thing is, I was going to play some games with Mills on Sunday, and I was having trouble getting a controller working. I restarted the computer, and of course, you know what Windows is like, it just starts doing updates.
Yeah, sure.
So it did that, and it broke my whole Windows installation.
Really? Oh, man.
Like beyond the point of being able to repair it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, a whole bunch of system files were missing, and repairing didn't do anything, and it was just screwed.
Oh, wow. That went horribly
Yeah,
wrong.
it went absolutely, really, really terribly wrong. And Windows 10 is probably the worst version of Windows for trying to repair it. It's just terrible.
Something weird must have happened there, though. Like, did it computer crash halfway
Yeah.
through or something and lose a bunch of files, or I don't know.
I really don't know. It just looked like it did. Started doing the end bit of updates, and you can't tell because some of the time that's how Windows updates go. It does a bit of it, restarts the machine, and then it finishes it off.
Yeah.
As far as I was concerned, that's what was happening, and then it was just completely broken. So I spent quite a long time trying to fix it, and in the end I gave up and just reinstalled.
Yeah. It's
Windows
probably
over
for the best,
top.
right?
Yeah.
Like the old periodic Windows up reinstall.
One of the cool things that it does do is it copies all of the files into Windows.old for you. So all of the original old files are still there. I didn't have to, delete the partition and start all over again, any of that gubbins. So that was useful. But what it does mean is that I've got a very basic operating system running at the minute. I've got 2 browsers, antivirus, Steam, and the NVIDIA driver, and that's all that I've set up. So I haven't even got the audio software for the sound card. So we're kind of limited to just whatever's on Steam for gain and all that gubbins.
Yeah, audio software is one thing I basically never install. Well, I don't know actually. Maybe I do have something installed. But the proprietary sound card software or whatever comes with your motherboard is always such a fucking shit show. Like it's
Well, I've got this external USB one, you see. And it's got its own particular little software suite in it, which I don't mind. It's okay, but I might not bother reinstalling it because like you say, I don't use it for anything. So
yeah, Windows always seems to handle this stuff just fine. Like other than the drivers, I suppose, which probably all come bundled with the software. But like it's always like the people who make sound cards, the hardware, are like just really bad developers, and they just like build these completely massive monolithic like bits of audio software with a billion knobs and dials on it. I was like, I don't need any of this shit. Like, what is all this? I just need a volume slider.
Also knobs.
Penis.
Right, it's at the minute it is just doing like support installation stuff for DayZ, I guess, like DirectX stuff or something.
Oh, cool. You almost installed then.
Well, it didn't lose any of the installation because that's all on a different drive anyway.
So you just point
So
Steam
all
at
the
it.
stuff was all there. So yeah, effectively, Steam was just reinstalled over the top, and that was fine. Interestingly, it deleted a load of the web cache stuff. So that's kind of odd. I guess they do a reinstallation of Steam, one of the things they want to get rid of is any of the cruft that's built up. So that's interesting. Oh, I did assume that we were playing standard.
Oh
DayZ,
yeah,
not
yeah.
experimental.
That's what I fired up. Oh, excuse me.
It's just got ready to launch. Yeah, that's fine. Is that actually ready to launch? Is it lying? Let me try this, see what happens. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, Battle Eye Launcher, you can do your thing. Oh yes, you had sent me a picture.
You should be able to just click on me and join me, I think, but that's the server IP in case you need it.
I'm only doing it if you you know what I want to hear. You know what I want to hear. You've got to say it.
What's that?
Say, join us.
Join us. Join me. The dark side.
Yeah. That's better.
Murder. Rome.
Right, we're loading. We're
Cool.
loading.
I have a character on this. I remember the last time we played on standard, and that's when you got eaten by zombies outside that police station.
Oh, nom nom.
And I rewatched
'Cause
that
of
back,
course
and I was
I
like,
did.
huh, I really left you to die there. I really could have done more to help.
Nah, it's fine. I was being an idiot anyway, if I remember rightly.
Well, the thing is, all the zombies that you got into trouble with were actually my fault. I did that.
You brought them with you, did you?
Yeah, and then locked you out with all the zombies. I was like,
My most awesome friend.
it was an accident, but I sort of rewatched it back and I realised that I'd kind of not really appreciated how much trouble you were really in. And then I fannied around running up and down the stairs seeing if I could find a window to shoot out of to help you, and rather than just like opening the door to let you in. And then you
Let me in. The music's gone really loud for a minute, so I need to turn that down. So I can't at the minute because it's doing a loading screen, but I will.
It's all that incredible slap bass.
It's a weird bit of guitar. Right, here's a question for you.
Yeah,
Best zombie film or series?
that's a good question, really.
Because there's enough of them to choose from.
Yeah, I guess. I'm kind of drawing a bit of a blank. I mean, 28 Days Later was good, but I think I've only seen it once a long time ago, so it's kind of hard to remember. And I watched like maybe the first 2 series of Walking Dead, and that was pretty good, but then I kind of got a bit bored of it. Never bothered to watch any further. Maybe even just the first 1.5 series.
There are some bits later on which are really, really brutal and therefore worth watching.
Yeah, I'm not so bothered about spoilers, but I think doesn't somebody get their face smashed in with a baseball bat in a really horrific manner?
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the guy's name. The Asian guy.
Oh,
Is it him?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But not just him. There's another guy as well. Oh, what is his name? That's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Right. It looks like it's either sun up or sun down. It looks more like sun down to me.
Yeah, I think it is. It's starting to set.
I probably haven't got anything useful. Oh no, I've got a teddy bear. That's how lovely.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, and I do have a gun with no ammo for it.
Welcome to DayZ.
Oh, wonderful.
Where do you
I've
have any
got
idea
ammo
where
for a
you are?
different gun. Well, I can see some fields and
That doesn't help.
as in sorry.
Fields. Don't say.
I'm on a big sort of. I'm above a big town. I can see that much.
Well, I'll tell you where I am. I was in Gorka, which is a
Right,
little
I'm going to
way...
head towards the town so I can find out where the hell I am.
Yeah, which is a little way west of Berezino.
Oh yeah. What was the? Because obviously I've lost my my map, haven't I? What was it again? The website was something.
I survive.
G.
I'll link it.
Oh, what was it? Something GG or. Ah, are you being helpful? Thank you. That's it. I knew it had GG in it somewhere.
So I'm basically heading southwest from Gorka at the moment, kind of vaguely heading towards the to be roughly central to the newbie spawns. I presume you're on the coast somewhere.
Well, I'm definitely overlooking a biggish sort of city. I need to get closer to it so that I can figure out where I am. But I don't want to lose my way if it gets dark, you know.
Yeah. Well, Berezino is the one with the hospital and with the construction crane right next to it.
I mean, it's massive, whatever it is.
Well, the really big city is Chernogorsk.
I reckon that's got.
Can you see like big clusters of really tall blocks of flats?
Have a look here.
Because Chernogorsk proper is down on the coast, and then there's like these several kind of areas of flats to the north and west of it. Vysota, Novoselki, and Yostovo.
Yeah, it's difficult to say. Also, oh, I can hear a cockerel. Does that help at all?
You can always hear cockerels.
Even when there aren't any there. It's pretty spooky.
Somehow I was walking in completely the wrong direction, which is a big surprise.
Some properly ruined buildings. Ooh, some nice little God Ray Sun type things.
Oh yeah, you've had a PC upgrade, haven't you? Oh, so can you stick everything onto Ultra? See how it looks.
Video. It looks like everything's on extreme, pretty much.
Nice.
I don't know that I set it that way. I think it just decided. I can hear chickens as well.
Fucking chickens.
I would slay one, but then I'd probably poison myself like a goon. So I'm not messing around looting any houses for a minute. I'm just trying to get to the main road. In the hope of finding zombies. Of course there are bloody zombies. Hey zombies, I'm going this way.
Underground, zombling free.
And there's more over that way as well. Ugh. I just want to find a sign.
You
so
are
I know
dead.
where I am. Yeah. Oh Christ. Is that you?
No, I'm nowhere near any cities.
Hi. There's a dude there. Hello.
Don't make friends. Give him
How
your
do I
teddy bear.
speak? How do I...
Caps lock I think is the default. Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Uh-oh.
Is he trying to murder you?
There's zombies. Come here, zombies. Well, the zombie definitely wants to chase that guy. It's not interested in me.
Count
I tried
yourself
to
lucky.
fight it, but it followed him, so...
This is the point where you just turn around and run the other way.
It seems to be getting very cold. It must be cold and wet or something.
Yeah, my guy's really cold at the moment.
I'm next to some train tracks. Right, I'm gonna have to dodge in some houses and see if I can find some stuff, because I'm...
You'll warm up in the houses as well.
Right, I now have a rather lovely kid's backpack.
Pedo bag.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. Beanie. I've got a beanie. Ooh, look at that. I've got some more of these rounds which are totally useless. I don't have a gun for them.
I don't remember what guns they added in this patch. There's the Amphibia. That little silenced 22 pistol. Oh, they added the baby AK as well, the AK-74U or whatever it is.
Oh.
I think another AK.
What is this? A BK-18? It's a rifle.
Is that the rifle? Yeah, the one-shot 7.62 rifle. Or is it the pump action?
I have. Ooh, swapping out my denim jacket for a nice pea coat.
Denim jacket. Love it.
It's like when the apocalypse arrived, I decided to be wearing the least cool thing in the universe. At least it wasn't double denim.
Metalhead. Yeah, double full denim all the way down. Fucking denim gloves. They're a thing, right?
The horror. The horror.
What you want is a sleeveless denim jacket. That's some fucking class right there.
Oh, you knows it, y'all.
You knows it.
Right. Get in there. I've got to be a little bit careful now because it's zombie country and there's people wandering around. So,
It's all about the old lock 'em in a building trick.
also, I was trying to do the old head wiggle when that bloke appeared before, and I thought it was Q and E to do the little head wiggle, but maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Oh, it is.
It is. Oh, it's because I tell you what. Because I'm not in the third-person view like a fool. Like I've forgotten all the most basic lessons you taught me. Ooh, kitchen knife.
Well, to be fair, I couldn't remember what my crouch key was when I first started.
Excellent. Right, so at least we've got something that we've got a utility tool now.
A crowbar?
This is good.
Crowbars solve a lot of problems.
I have not yet got a crowbar, which makes me very sad.
Okay, I am in Dolina. Dolina. Ooh, I've got to change direction. Southwest. That's where I'm going.
I hear zombies. Hey, zombies.
I'm cold and I'm wet and I'm in the woods. Oh, my health is going down because I'm so
Frickin'
goddamn cold.
wolves.
Fuck. Wring my clothes out.
That's not good. Can you
I'm
make a fire?
drenched. Yeah, I could do. Shit, I'm drenched.
Yes, they do seem to have added a few more things to make you less comfortable in this this edition.
Yeah, it's only going to get more so, I think, in 106. They've
Well, I like the realism
increased the
thing.
weather. Yeah,
It's definitely going to make you have to really think about what it is you're doing, which is a good thing. I think. I think it's a good
yeah,
thing.
like actual rain and stuff should have an effect. It should be something that you have to you know do something about or should affect you in some way. The thing is, in my
I think
case,
it's
I just
pretty
ran
cool.
through the water, the stream.
Yeah, well, if you're not used to it affecting you, then you don't
True.
worry about it. It's only when you work out, hang on, they've added something to this game.
Yeah. So I played a little bit of
Uh,
the new map not so long ago. They put it up for free for a weekend on the experimental servers. So
yes, I'm afraid I rather missed that, which was a shame, but there we are. Was it good? Is
yeah,
it much
it's
different?
yeah, it is. I mean, it's still like a temperate place. It's like green trees and grass and stuff. It's not like it's oh fuck, just fell in the water again. Um, it's not like it's a desert or something. Some drastic change, but it's definitely got a different vibe to it. It's where this map is kind of maybe a little bit autumny. The new one's a little bit more summery. It's a bit greener and brighter.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. Just changing the season on something makes a huge difference.
I was watching a streamer play, and he said it feels like a different country, which is true. It did. I think that actually made a lot of sense.
I'm sure that's what they were going for. They obviously need to keep it interesting for people.
Yeah, but it was nice. I like it a lot. It was there's a lot more sort of wide open farmland. Like the whole place feels a lot more farmery. There's big fields with like hay bales in them and stuff like that, and tractors and combine harvesters like wrecked lying around and stuff like that.
Banjos.
Oh, that would be cool. Do 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 do.
Did you ever watch Zombieland?
Oh, the original one. Yes.
Went to see the second one the other week, and it's still good. I like the second one as well. But I was just thinking, there's a scene in the first one where they walk in somewhere, and he's got a banjo, and he plays the do 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 do, and then he uses the banjo to smash a zombie in the face with it, which is awesome. And I would like to be able to do this in DayZ.
There's that bit where right at the start where he demonstrates like running away from the zombies, like running in circles around the car.
Oh, cardio, yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was funny, especially like playing DayZ recently, where you're like, yeah, that actually kind of really works, running around in circles.
I would say your DayZ zombies are probably
They're not
They're a bit
shamblers, that's
different.
for sure.
Yeah, they're not super smart, but they're super persistent.
Yeah.
And while they do kind of gang up a little bit, they don't do that thing of roaming around in hordes
Yeah,
so
hordes would be a
much.
real nice thing for them to add. I'd love to see that.
You'd have
Like
to
I
be
said, like
so
dynamic
super
event.
careful.
Yeah. Especially if it
There's a
was
lot
like a
more
sort of
locked.
dynamic
Oh,
thing
sorry.
where it could kind of spawn away from towns. Like maybe you could encounter them in the woods or something. That would be cool.
Well, I quite like. I mean, some of the things that were kind of cool about Walking Dead were things like the big hordes of where they realise that there's a big horde of zombies heading right towards them. It's basically going to steamroll all over uh, their settlement unless they do something.
Yeah, yeah.
What is a Zmiovka? Is that better or worse than a beanie?
Ooh, torch.
Is there a way of telling which is better?
I think you can get like properties on objects. I think is it middle click maybe?
Ooh, okay.
Well, I don't know if there's really that much difference. Like in a lot of them. Okay, just slightly
Yeah,
better houses.
doesn't really tell me anything, but it's cool that you can do that still. Yeah. I like my beanie better, to be honest. I'll go with that. There's not very much in this building. I just don't want to go outside at the minute because there's lots of zombies outside and it's dark and I can't see them. Like sneaking past them quite hard.
Yeah, zombies really are arseholes.
Goddamn zombie assholes.
Well,
Oh,
quite a lot of gear.
hiking boots pristine versus athletic shoes. Right,
Hiking
let's have
boots are
those
way
then.
better.
All right. It's a good thing they happen to be my size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always the way in games, isn't it? God, my inventory is
Yeah,
such
there's
a
quite.
fucking mess right now. I've got some spare guns though, so there's that. Not much in the way of bullets. Just found a scorpion in a ooh, handheld transceiver. Plus I've got a SKS and a M70.
See, big crane type thing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you
It's
recognise
bombed
me?
out.
I suppose it's a bit dark, isn't it?
Hang on a sec. It's bombed out. Damn.
What, game crashed?
Exited in an unusual manner. Marvellous.
Thanks, game.
Yeah. Spawn me back in and I'll just be like in the middle of 10,000 zombies. Oh well, gives me a chance to drink a little beer.
Actually, that's the thing. Me complaining about feeling shitty today. It's like, well, I did have a few beers last night.
Yeah, well,
So, you know,
that's all right.
Definitely didn't help.
Thing is, you're in a bit of a bind either way when you feel crappy. Like, you can feel crappy and not drink beer. Or you can feel crappy and drink beer. So, what's it going to be, really?
I know, it's hardly even a choice, is it? Oh, sexy trousers.
How do you know what trousers I've got on?
I'm watching you.
That's not disturbing. Excuse me. There's a few things that I haven't had time to look into, which look interesting. Like the some people have had to go on the Stadia platform.
Oh, yeah, people are starting to get their whatever the Founders Editions delivered, aren't they? Like it's
Yeah, I'd
actually
be
out.
interested to see what people think about it because I haven't had the, like I say, I haven't had the opportunity as yet to watch any of the videos or anything.
Yeah, I think broadly pretty good. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, you know. But unsurprisingly, you know, you can tell that you're online. You know, there is a bit, a little bit of strangeness, I think, where it's like hard to get used to a little bit because, you know, it's not quite as instant. Like, there's like a little bit of latency between pressing the button and something happening.
It just bombed me out again.
Uh-oh.
What on earth is going on? Well, that's rubbish. Is it just when I try and go into a particular bit? Is there just something dodgy on the server with that particular thing?
I mean, I don't know. It's.
'Cause I tried to walk in the same direction again and it did the same thing, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, or maybe there's a player there. I don't know. Might be worth verifying your local files.
That's not a bad idea, all things considered.
Yeah, especially since you had to reinstall and everything.
But yeah, thanks, Windows. Schlots. I will do that. I will do that now.
Windows. Okay, I'm heading towards Chernogorsk now, so hopefully you are actually in Chernogorsk.
Local files, verify integrity.
Integrity.
Select the DayZ related folders you want to remove. None of them. Leave them alone.
There's some logs
No
and stuff
action
that
will
might
be
be worth getting
performed.
rid of. Well, I don't know.
Okay, right. I'm just gonna do some validating things. Cool. Yeah, it was interesting though because we would, like I say, on the weekend we were going to play Carmageddon. The one which they had the Kickstarter that I've had for years and never really played more than 10 minutes at a time for. It was, to be fair, it was really badly optimised when they first brought it out.
Yeah, I saw you saw it come up that you were playing that, and I searched through Steam and I couldn't even find it on there.
I saw something in passing when I was looking for something else that people said it had disappeared from Steam, which was really odd.
I remember
Anyway,
it being kickstarted a while back, and I don't really remember it like hearing about it since.
anyway, we had a very good laugh with it. It was very fun. So that was really cool. But two odd things. When I was trying to get it to work on Windows before Windows decided to die on its backside, I was getting really terrible frame rate. It was because I had the Steam controller plugged in. Without the Steam controller plugged in, the frame rate was normal.
Huh.
Really weird. Anyway, then Windows broke. So I installed it on Linux by forcing it under the Proton, the Steam Play thing, which is basically built on Wine.
Right, yeah.
Linux Windows emulator. But they've done a lot of work with it. And it worked perfectly. Absolutely brilliantly.
Huh.
Absolutely
Yeah, I
flawless.
forgot about that. 'Cause
Really,
now
really
it's
good
like
frame
built.
rate and stuff.
Like they don't need to like it will run Windows games, right?
That's right, yeah.
It's got to
So
be
you've got a bunch of
at
ones
some.
which are pre-approved,
Right.
that they've tested and say work, and then you can basically force any game and try it out and see if it works by going into the settings and say run this with Proton.
Is it? I'm presumably
Skyrim
there's a
was
little bit of a performance hit doing that.
It was absolutely brilliant. And
Yeah, I mean, at
because
some
it
point,
wasn't-
if you're running a game where you're going to get 200 frames per second out of it in the first place, then even a
yeah,
little bit of a
I think
performance
you
hit's not a
will.
problem.
You depending on the game as well, you might get a performance hit. In very rare instances, you might get a better performance.
Yeah.
Because ages ago we played Borderlands 2, didn't we?
Yeah, sure. Were you
One
playing that
far
on
failed
Linux
to-
then?
Well, we played at the time when we played that. I was playing it. I started off playing it on there, and I was getting terrible frame rate because it's a bad port. And I do wonder if you played it the Windows version but under Proton, whether you'd get actually a better performance out of it. So in rare instances, I think it's possible you might actually get better performance using that tool, but maybe not as good as native. It just depends on how much of a purist you are about things like frame rates.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
anything
always had-
above 30, I'm not really hugely sensitive to it.
Well, it's because I can't afford top-end stuff. I always go for it. When it's new, it's top-mid.
Yeah.
It's as much as I can afford in the mid-range stuff, and it's designed to last for 5 years. And that's the basis on which I buy computer parts, because I can't afford, a card that costs 500 quid.
Yeah,
graphics
that's silly.
card.
There's like diminishing returns after a point anyway. Like I never get the top of the range stuff because I've got a 1070 in mine, a GTX 1070, but then you've got the
Yeah, yours is
1080 above
slightly
that,
better.
and then you've got the 1080 like TIs and whatever, where it just starts to get ridiculous. And it's like I don't remember off the top of my head how much this card cost, but I don't think it was anywhere near like the 500 quid mark.
I bought mine when it was dead expensive, when all the cards were. It was 200 and something, and it was a 1060. But I feel like I've got to get use out of it because I paid more than the odds really for it. It settled down a few months afterwards. The card prices started coming back in line, but it was that whole people buying a lot of the cards to do.
Oh yeah, like Bitcoin
Yes.
mining.
Yeah, cryptocurrency gubbins. So yeah, play DayZ. There we go. Right, it did require some files, so let's go for it. See what happens.
Okay, I am in a town.
That is a good
Some
start.
description. Which one though? Really could do with some duct tape. It's always the fucking duct tape, isn't it? Oh,
You worry me sometimes.
no, because my clothes are all fucked up. Well, they
All right.
were. I actually had a ruin. I had to change my trousers because mine was ruined from zombies. Ew, zombie spooge.
There's many ways you could have gone with that one. That's the way you went with it. I respect that.
That full force or nothing, man. Come on. Excuse me.
I'm just looking at the DayZ logo. It's quite good, really. Like it. Right. Come on. We just about loaded in.
Seriously, denim jacket?
Loading, loading, loading. I'm going to get back on the server and then the server's going to shut down.
Yeah, probably. It's always the way. When shit like starts going wrong, it just, continues to go wrong.
Yeah. You don't know the half of it. Right. It's loading. Slowly, maybe.
Fuck. My inventory is such a goddamn mess. Come on, do I have a battery? No. Hey, we have a Mr. Mech Warrior. He says hello, by the way.
Hey. Hello, hello. I haven't got the chat on my phone at the minute. I've not loaded it up, but I hope you're well, Mr. Mech Warrior. Hope life is treating you well.
Oh, excuse me. I really, really hope you are in Cherno. The closer I get to it, the more paranoid I am that you're actually somewhere fucking miles away. Because where I started, I was actually not too far away from Berezino.
I'm getting rather distressed that a lot of the doors that I'm coming to are locked.
It's just someone being a dick.
Okay, so just taking it easy at this point to try and not get eaten by zombies.
Southwest. That's where I'm going.
This seems to be a docklands. Big cranes that I saw look like sort of docking cranes.
Right. Yeah, you probably are at, or you could be at Cherno. Is there a lot
can
of
hear the
industrial
water now.
buildings around, like like factories
Yes.
and shit like that? Yeah, I reckon you're
Yes,
on Cherno.
absolutely. Is that good?
Yes, that means that I'm heading in the right direction. Katapo. That's where I am. Katapo. Fuck is that? Oh, Staroy. Okay.
Do binoculars work yet?
As far as I know, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Last time I tried binoculars, they were worthless. They just didn't work at all.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I assume they fixed it. I don't really know. I never really
Certainly
tried
works
using
now.
them. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. I can see things far away. Let me just get my... get hunkered down.
Go southwest.
Uh,
South.
safe.
Down south, you slags.
Handsaw. I don't suppose a handsaw is particularly useful, is it?
Ooh, it might. be... No, no, I suppose not, actually. Because we're going southwest this way.
I'll take it anyway. It's not like I've got so much stuff that I have to worry about that at the minute.
Yeah, the thing about it is you can use it to saw off, make sawn off versions of some of the weapons. But I think at the moment it's only the Mosin you can do that to, which is kind of pointless. Turning your like big old rifle into like a pistol, a bolt action pistol. I don't know. But they added the 12 bore shot, the side by side, shotgun, double barrel shotgun in 1.6 or 06, and you can turn that into a sawn off. Which,
Nice.
yeah. Especially because it looks like you can switch the fire mode to be both barrels at once. So you could have like this sawn-off shotgun, hide it in your backpack, and if the shit hits the fan, you just whip it out on both barrels of buckshot. It's like nobody would survive that at close range. You would fuck somebody up.
Might be useful for where there's bears. Have you come
Yeah.
across any bears yet?
No, I didn't. I played for a couple of hours on Livonia. Got pretty far down south, but didn't really bump into any bears. But I was watching some other streamers over the course of that weekend, and they definitely did. And they're fucking terrifying. Like really, really scary. Like it took about 10 rounds from an AK to bring one down.
Sounds fairly realistic.
Yeah, a proper beast. I don't know if they were all hits, but it was a bit of a oh shit spray and pray kind of a moment. So they're pretty hard.
One of the things that unceasingly amazes me about this game is the stars.
Yeah.
You walk outside and then you go, I know that constellation. It's amazing. It's a little thing. It's a little thing, but it is just.
Yeah. Especially when
Like,
you can actually navigate by them properly as well.
Well, I'm just wandering around outside at the moment, and you can see Orion and you can see the Pleiades. Like that is detail.
Plus, they're
Somebody's
nice,
gone to
like
that effort to do that.
countryside stars where there's like shitloads of them as well. It's quite cozy in a way, quite pretty.
Very, very cool. Is it F11 in Steam to take a picture of something? I can't remember.
F12.
F12, there we
Yeah.
go.
F11's the suicide button, I think, so be careful with that.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
That's alright. Me find the stream and then I can see the comments as well. Bear with me.
There we go. Talking of stars, I'm starting to get up onto the top of a nice hill here with a really good view across like a big open space, and the stars look really cool from there. It's Orion's belt over there, I think. It's like one of the two constellations I actually know.
Which of the two you know?
Orion's belt and the plough, I guess.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. The plough's the easy one. Like everybody knows that one, but none of the other ones.
I'm looking at Orion right now. Stalking across the docks.
Looking at Orion, it's like a American Tail. We're both looking at the same moon.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
so far
yes.
away from each other.
There's a hill over there. You might be on that hill. How would I know?
Oh, I see a light.
There's no light coming from me. Traitors, kill them.
Moida. I don't think it's moving though. Somebody's thrown a road flare, I think. The light's not moving. Does mean somebody could be around. Is that a building? Maybe they're having a nice little campfire. This is where I run towards it and get immediately murdered because I never run into people in this game, and then when I do, I'm going to panic. Probably end up shooting myself in the foot or something.
Well, the good thing about having no ammunition for this gun is you have to be nice to people. It's like, hi, how's it going?
I just immediately cheese it. Did that guy speak back to you in the end?
I think he was too busy running away from zombies.
I'm generally nice to people on, particularly on the coast. I think there's no choice about being nice to people in like military spots. Like you've just got to. It is very much a kill or be killed in those situations, but generally I try and be nice.
Oh, nice. You're a nice person.
You know, it's worth having a chat. And sometimes, like especially when I've been playing on my own, it's been nice to bump into a rando and have a little fun adventure with them.
I think like that's a big strength of this game, is that you can play it in that style of you're a loner in the middle of nowhere with no resources, and what do you do when you come across somebody who could be hostile or not? That's pretty good. I like it. It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean the fact that there's basically zero structure to the game basically means that you do truly have like complete freedom of choice.
I always like sandbox games. I like sandbox games which provide you a really good platform to do things with. Sometimes they're a little bit too empty. And this kind of balances it really well. It's sandboxy, but there's plenty to do.
Yeah, it's just got to have like as many mechanics and systems as possible. You know, just to give you loads and loads of possibilities. I don't think that light I was looking at has gone out now, so I don't think I'm gonna avoid it. I think maybe better to meet up with you than to get myself killed by some noob with a pickaxe.
Well, as MechWarrior has said in the chat, the road flare could very well be a trap. So
yeah, absolutely. That is definitely a thing. Something I've been meaning to try out myself. Talking about being nice and not murdering anybody. Oh fuck! I just fell off a really. Oh wait. Oh shit! I just fell off a cliff in the dark. I'm unconscious.
Are you doing the things that I usually do? Falling off stuff, generally hurting yourself.
Oh, I'm unconscious and my health has gone down to like nothing.
Oh dear.
And I'm cold and wet. Oh fuck. Oh man, I might die.
Oh dear. Yes, I can see your health thingy's flashing, isn't it?
I actually might die. Yeah, and because I'm cold, I'm going to be losing health. I might die. Fuck.
Don't die.
Got to try and get all my... I don't know how my clothes got bloody wet again. Oh, yeah, my health is going down.
I could make a comment, but I shan't.
I'm taking all my clothes off in the woods. Oh, son of a bitch. Maybe I could try making a fire. Trying to wring out my clothes. Drenched. I can't wring out my trousers. Fuck. Rob, I'm gonna die.
Stop dying. Stop it.
Right. I'm trying. I'm going to try and make a fire. My health is going down and I'm red flashing. Shit. God damn, I can't believe I did that. It's so goddamn dark. I must have fell 10 feet or something. Like a proper fool. Wood. Come here, wood. Where are you? Oh, fuck. Oh, fireplace, where are you? Son of a bitch. Oh no, this could be really bad. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Ignite. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
Dude.
I had so much good gear. Oh man, I had a
Dude.
fucking Winchester and an SKS.
And
Oh,
all that from just falling off something.
yeah, it's fucking dark, man. What can I say? Let's see if I can find. I mean, the thing is, I don't even know exactly where I was. Uh, what a dummy. Yes, it is
Well,
definitely
it
not lemmings.
happens.
Fuck.
uh,
Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where was
come
I?
join me. We can be noobs together.
Where would I have been? That could have been Pustar. Oh man, either way, I was so close to. I went through Staroy. Did I carry on running after that? Where would I have? There's a steep bit right there. Fuck, who knows? How would I even know where I was? That's. I'm gonna just eat my apple. Sadly, eat my apple on this lonely beach.
Damn.
DayZ giveth, DayZ taketh away. Where am I? I think I'm on the west coast. Okay, cooking pot. Good start. I had fucking sniper rifle with a goddamn scope and everything. I had my SKS. I had a FNX pistol for zombie killing. I had a nice backpack.
Zombie.
Yeah. Zombies. Oh well.
You can have all that fun of getting all those things back.
Yeah, you know, it's about the journey, right?
While, yeah, while looking after your idiot. What the?
Well, out of the two
Those-
of us, you're not the one who dove like head first off of a cliff in the woods in the dark. So I think right this second you are winning.
I have done that before though. just it's really easy when you're just trying to run somewhere to not pay attention, and then you just fall off a little bit of a cliff. Can't quite see where you're going. You know, that was stupid.
Well,
I guess they're just making it more punishing each edition. It's making it a bit more realistic, so you've actually got to take care. You can't just sort of do that thing you do in every other game, which is run through everything and be seemingly invulnerable.
yeah, I mean, I very much was. Oh, there's lots of dead zombies here. Somebody's been through recently. Yeah.
Oh, well, if I wanted my denim jacket back, I've got the opportunity to now. I don't think I'll bother.
I found some denim shorts, which perhaps I should have brought for you. You could go go full denim jacket and shorts. Oh, that'd be a look.
What's the American TV show with the girl with the ripped off short shorts? Dukes of Hazzard or something like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that like that.
Ye fucking whore.
You can just leave it. Okay. Oh, I was just reading the comments.
Leroy. I'll take a teddy bear for luck.
Yes.
You know, the thing is, that whole way through that wood, going through those woods, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I've got a torch in my bag. I could probably just turn that on. You know, stop it being so dark. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Never did it though.
Well, the good news is it does sort of look like it's getting a bit lighter, which should be super useful. At least then I could see zombies from a fair distance away, rather than like this one, which I've only just spotted. Backing up.
Beep, beep, beep.
Need to find some water somewhere as well. Super short because it actually knows DayZ Dukes. Oh, right, cool. Oh,
Huh.
I did not know that.
Ooh, suit pants. White suit pants at that. Go full pimp.
Elvis, go Elvis.
Okay, I know where I am. Ooh, before I forget, kept meaning to say, if you find bottles of water that are already full, like plastic bottles or fucking zombie. Any existing water in any of those things could potentially be there's a chance that it's got cholera, so you probably shouldn't drink straight out of that.
That's lovely. Thank you, game.
Yep. So don't drink them unless you absolutely have to. But water out of a well is fine.
Until they change that too.
I think it's like the only source of clean water that you don't need to purify. Just gonna drink this entire like 5-litre cooking pot full of water right here. Glub, glub, glub.
The game just murders you. Just goes, ha, cholera, you're dead. Oh.
Hey, buddy. You alright?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
I like your mask. It's very pink.
Hello.
Hi. Don't worry, I'm not going to murder you.
What?
Oh, I think I'm going to throw up. Should I just drink?
I'm almost completely out of water. I'm in a lot of trouble here, boys.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Mm. Right.
Right, what's this? This guy's just going to kill me now.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, dude. I was just testing it out. I promise.
Yeah, no problem. It's long, right?
Good luck. Have fun.
Oh, thanks.
I just handcuffed the dude. He was like looking at me whilst I did it. Handcuffed him, and then it let me go into his inventory. So I stole all his gear. Then made a run for it. He's gonna be so pissed.
He might be a little bit displeased.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stole his potato. He basically had he had a potato and two half-empty Makarov magazines. So it wasn't really much of a heist.
I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh. Can't get in there,
If you're in
zombies around as well.
Cherno, I think the only well is along the coast, like right by the seafront.
Right, off to pretend I work. Oh, right. See you later, Mech. Have a pleasant
Ah.
evening.
Yeah, take it easy, sir, and drive safely and all that shit.
Hmm.
Oof.
Canned sardines. I wonder if I can get that open with.
I should give you a little fluid. Are you like really low on water then?
I haven't got any water.
No, but I mean, there's your water meter like
Yeah, it's not good.
gone.
I'm gonna have to ruin my kitchen knife by opening the can. But man, let's do it. Let's just get it done.
You should be able to get a fair amount of cans open with that.
Sardines. Nom noms.
You can maybe try killing a few zombies. Sometimes they drop food and water and stuff.
A splitting axe. Let me ask you a question. Aha!
Good zombie killer.
Which would be better, the shovel or the axe?
Oh, the axe for sure. Shovels are terrible. I think you're better off with a can of food in your hand than a shovel when it comes to killing zombies.
That bad?
It felt like it to me, but I think actually the thing with the can is that it's quite easy to hit them in the head. Whereas with the shovel, you kind of swing it around. It's kind of hard to tell if you're hitting them in the head or what. So where am I? I am Solnechny. No.
Another one of these rifles. EK-18s, and I have 2 of those, and no ammo.
Kamishovo, that's where I am.
Is there a key to hit things with the weapon, by the way? At the bottom of the gun?
Yeah, I think it's F. I think you need to hold right mouse button to raise the gun, and then have F to do it.
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading along the coast towards you, I guess. Oh, hey, rocks. Let's not make the same mistake twice, huh?
Yes.
Ow,
Fool me once, shame on me.
fell over.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Shut up. It's fine.
Yeah, at least it's getting light now.
Yeah, it's starting to get dawn again, isn't it? How are you doing? How's your thirst situation?
Bad.
What, you flashing red yet, or?
Yellow.
Okay, you've still got time. Have a look on the I Survived map. You can see where the water source is in Cherno.
True, I would have to know where I am for that, though.
Chernogorsk, assuming you are in Chernogorsk, it's along the coast at the very southern tip of Cherno. If you see where the church is, near the coast, and then the water's just around the corner from that.
So say that again, sorry.
And Chernogorsk, the southern tip of it, the main Chernogorsk city, there's a church. Can you see it on my stream?
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's Chernogorsk, and then the church and the water. So if you head down to the coast, if you get to the water, then take a right basically, keep the coast on your left, keep going along that way, then you should sort of roughly get to it. Or you can get lucky and find a can of drink on a zomble or something.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do that first, whatever happens, because I just don't have confidence that I'm going to get where I need to.
Just keep looting as you go, I suppose. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. 9-volt battery. I'll have that.
If only you could drink it.
If only I could drink it. Well, possibly you... I don't know if you could drink it. Anyway.
There might be some other like ponds or like rivers or whatever around, maybe. Not really sure.
Now I'm on red. That's bad. That's bad.
This cold is really a bitch. How am I? I'm fucking wet again. Why am I wet? Hoodie soaked. Hiking pants drenched. Why? I don't remember walking in any water. It hasn't been raining, has it? I couldn't hear it raining.
No, not that I saw. Or heard.
Weird. I seemed to get really wet with my last character as well for what I couldn't really figure out why. Like
Seriously?
after
Seriously?
Shut up. I ran for a stream. That was a thing, and then Then I rang out all my clothes again, and then I don't know. Before I knew it, I was moist again.
Ah,
I wonder what happened to that guy I just robbed.
ah, this is terrible. Terrible weapon. Okay, do not. That was a terrible idea.
What happened to the axe?
I've just had the thingy in my hand, didn't I? The rifle. So I was
Okay.
trying to use that so that I didn't have to leave it, so I could give it to you.
They're not that effective at killing zombies with the bar, but it does push them back, I think, so you can sort of push them off and then shoot them, I guess. But I don't think it does a whole lot of damage.
The zombie didn't have anything worth having, which was a great shame.
Goddamn zombies.
I mean, you know, what kind of zombie doesn't have like a can of Coke or something on them? Oh, a magazine. Doesn't matter because I'm just going to die from.
It's all good, man. Hang in there. Tenacious. You'll find a drink right at the last minute.
It's not been a good looting.
I think the problem with the
today.
coasts is is that you just got a constant like influx of new spawns. You know, people spawning in near the coast and then moving inland, and it just gets scoured over and over again. That's why I think when you spawn in fresh, the first thing to do is to find a well.
Yeah.
Like find an
Unfortunately,
actual
it was all
well.
night.
Yeah,
You know, it's night and you just can't see anything or do anything, so it's a bit.
it's a bit of a nightmare. Didn't you have a glow stick or anything?
Yeah, I might have had one. Yep, my
But then
health is
it's
almost gone now.
always that choice of do you want to light up and light up the glow stick and make yourself very obvious or not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm some way away from you. Excuse me. I do have a big pot full of water, but I'm never going to make it to you in time.
Nah. I think we will write off this character. Start again.
It's been a bad night, really, hasn't it? For both of us.
We have not been successful, that is for sure.
Yeah. Christ. The thing is, I'd run back to my body if I could really have any goddamn idea where it would have been. Because seriously, a freaking Winchester rifle, man.
My guy's about to die. Flashy health thing.
RIP. Well, you never know, you might get a lucky spawn next to me. Or it could be one of those days where both of us like run around like headless chickens and never ever actually meet.
Oh, he's stumbling. He's stumbling.
Come on,
And the
find a drink
bacteria
right at the
sign.
last minute. Bacteria sign?
Yeah,
You've got super aids as well.
must do. Just nothing. I haven't even found a drink at all in any of the buildings that I've looted. It's nuts.
Just random number generation, isn't it? You know, sometimes the dice just don't come up.
I found a plastic bottle with some water in it.
Oh, there you go. What's the worst that
and
can
I am
happen?
dead.
Oh, no way, really? You died on
Yep.
top of the water bottle.
No, I was drinking it.
Oh, fuck.
I was literally drinking it, and then it went, "You are dead."
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that is the sort of week I've had, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, it's the old DayZ, fuck you. Christ. I love this game so much. It's so funny. Ooh,
Right, I'm by the lighthouse,
that's good to know.
or a lighthouse.
Yeah, I was
Some
going to
sort.
say a lighthouse.
It's run. So we got
What?
train tracks, coast. Do you know what? This is going to be not far away from where I was.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. Oh, yes. Could well be, actually. There's a lighthouse spawn just south. You know where I showed you the water?
Yeah.
Southwest along the coast there, there's a lighthouse. It could be that.
So from there,
Golovka.
where was the water again?
Would be northeast. East along the coast. Okay, I am in Electro now. So I'm in the other main southern city. I found a gun and some bullets for it. No magazine. I can do one bullet at a time, so there's that. Right. Give me a second, I'm just going to pop to the loo quickly. I'll be right back.
Oh, cool.
That's better. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I wonder where you are. You could be in a place called Golova. That's possible. It's on the east side of Cherno, or you could be at the west side of Cherno. Maybe even in Cherno itself. Are you actually in a town?
Yeah, I'm no idea where I actually am, but you know.
Either way, there's several lighthouses around Cherno. It could easily be one of them. I'll have to get the lay of the land.
had to take a bit of a detour to get around some zombies. Which was a shame because there was a sign.
Ooh. We like
but
signs.
It was right next to a bunch of zombies. So it wasn't like I could stop and read it, which I did screenshot it. But that's not much help to me right this second. As I'm just running around like a loony. Right. It's not where I wanted to be.
Got all these cans of sardines, but no instructions how to open. Or means to open. Don't need no 9 times 39. Oh, hello. Who are you? BK18. Nice. They give us all this free coffee, but no instructions on how to cook it. Did you ever watch Metalocalypse?
Yes.
That was a good show.
That is a show that I would very much like to get on disc for future watching.
I do have copies of it. You know, in a digital format stored on my hard drive. You know.
Yar, I get ya.
Yeah, exactly. The Farmer's Edition.
Yar, that's completely, totally what I meant.
Yep, me too. Ooh. Yeah, it's a shame they never finished it. I mean, I suppose never say never. Maybe they'll get back around to it at some point, but... Oh, sorry, kid. Thank you. I think what happened was they didn't get the money they wanted. Like they weren't, like Adult Swim or whoever were not willing to give them the amount of money they'd asked for to do the last series.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Some motherfuckers locked up the police station here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in this version, in 10, excuse me, in 105, the zombies do less damage to your clothes, which is nice.
Cool. I'm currently fighting off a whole bunch of zombies at the minute.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in a similar situation.
I'm gonna die because I've got
Don't
no water, so...
No, don't die, man.
None
You're
of these...
close to me.
None of these zombies are dropping any water or anything. It's most distressing. Ooh, if I had a hammer, and now I do.
Hammer time.
Oh yeah. Did you say there was a rotating thing?
How's it going? Yo, hey, how's it going?
Rotation. Oh yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Yo, dude, how you doing? Seems like somebody's locked up the police station. I can't get in.
Damn. Oh, I have no clue, man. This is the first time I played this game for, I think, over 4 years, 5 years. I don't know.
Oh, so it's all new for you then, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even know you can lock things now.
Well, if you've got an axe there, right? Come and have a crack at this door. You can swing your axe at it and there you go. Nicely done.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
After you. It would be nice if you put that axe away, though. You're scaring me. Thanks, man. Call me paranoid. I'm sure you're very nice, but you know, better safe than sorry.
Yeah. I already gave my only water bottle away in the beginning of the game. I'm very nice. I hate to shoot people unnecessarily.
Yeah, same here. Look, I've got a friend I need to go and meet, so good luck and have fun and all that stuff.
Yeah, you too.
I was so gonna shoot him. I was I got him to use his axe to break down the police door somebody had
Ooh,
locked.
I have a
And
sign. I have a sign. I have a sign. Hang on.
I have zombie problems.
Hungry. Where did we think we might have been? Berenzino.
Chernogorsk.
It's Berenzino.
You're in Berezino. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck! My gun's bugged. Fuck! Zombie problems. Fucking. Seriously. Fuck's sake. Right. Got me a stab vest, eh? Okay, so you're way up north then, and I'm way down south.
Man.
It's all good. We can meet in the middle somewhere.
Okay, so there is. I'm near the train tracks somewhere in Berezino. Don't know
Well,
exactly where.
if you're down by the coast, you know, there's Berezino like on the coast with all the docks and stuff, and then up on the hill there's the bit where the hospital is and like the residential buildings.
I wonder if I'm up near this lumber mill bit, or maybe even.
Yeah, if you spawn along the coast, you're likely down there. If you look up on the hill, look out for the big crane, because that crane is right next to where the hospital is.
It's probably where I started, so I probably ran up here. Nuts. Means I'm not really. Well, I might be near some water.
Well, the
Cool. Right, so I probably need to go follow the train track lines, or follow the road which is just off of the train track lines. Maybe it's a bit of a long shot. I might be able to find it.
well, the well is within a stone's throw of the actual hospital itself. Let's have a look. I don't know if you can see my stream. But Berezino proper up on the hill here with the hospital in it, and the water's just north of the hospital in the middle of a bunch of houses. And the like I say, the construction crane is right next to the hospital, so you should be able to see that for miles. It's a good navigation point.
So many zombies. And a scarecrow that frightened me by making me think it was a zombie. Oh crap, I'm bleeding as well. Come on. Oh, sorry.
Careful now. Yeah, whilst that guy was knocking down the door for me, I was like, I've got a gun here. His back's to me. he's like having a crack at this door. I'm like, huh, I could do this, but decided not to.
See, I told you were nice.
I sure am something. Ah, fuck, I had a better gun as well. The main thing that actually stopped me is that I don't actually have a magazine in this gun, so I would have like got my one shot of 22 ammo and then been standing there like a lemon in front of him. Otherwise, I would have murdered him, of course.
Of course.
Do you know, like, I haven't actually killed anybody for a long, long time. I don't think I've even seen somebody to murder.
I found a little bit of food, so hopefully that'll keep me alive for a little bit longer.
I think there's a fair number of fruit trees around as well, around that area. One thing that I was playing with some rando on Livonia the other day. You know, when they tested it out, we found out that the like motorbike helmets and like night helmets, like the big full face ones, they muffle your voice, like voice chat.
When you just... Oh, that's cool.
Like, you know the way it gets all weird and muffled when you're wearing one of those and you eat some food? It does that to your actual speech when you speak. Pretty neat.
I have a badly damaged M-lock. Oh, and a zombie. Whoa, shitbags.
You just fucking rent him with bullets.
Yes, I did. And now there's loads of them. Hand to hand.
You are so fucked. Ah, fuck off, zombie. Get spaded. Okay, I take it back. This spade is proving pretty effective.
Ooh, a plum. I didn't even realise I had that.
Fuck, I'm bleeding. Plum.
Stab vest. I'll pop that on.
Ooh. Not so bad.
Yes, unfortunately I did stir up the hive a bit there, but never mind.
Yeah, gunshots will do that. Ooh, tetracycline. Nice.
It's time for me to make a graceful exit. I've managed to murderize 5 zombies. Oh, this was worth it.
What did you
Guess what
find?
I've just found
A assault rifle.
no,
A knight's helmet. That's clearly the best thing that you can possibly get in the game.
no.
Go on. Crowbar.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you know you're on a roll.
Gordon Freeman's back, baby.
Yeah, that's how Rob knows that he's on a lucky run. You can't die now.
I've just got trapped between two zombies and they are murdering me.
Oh fuck! Get out of there. Oh no! Don't die.
This is what happens when you say, "Oh, you can't possibly die now."
I knew what I was doing.
What a douchebag.
Don't die. Don't forget the old
Oh,
block.
sod off, zombie. I was bandaging myself and the bloody thing. Ah, you little shit.
Of course it fucking did, bastards. Zombies are real shitters. They're deceptive, you know. You get one on one, and you think, oh, it's just one zombie, I can kill that. And you can, it's like totally easy. But then as soon as you get two, it's like, actually, this is suddenly really hard, and you just find yourself in a real bad situation. BK18 can fuck the fuck off. Because now I have a shotgun.
Some tape. So I just about managed to kill myself 8 zombies.
Jeez. Did you die?
Oh,
Oh, nice.
not far off, right?
Oh, holy shit. I just one-shot a zombie with a spade. Wait, I wonder if I can use the spade to open my tins of... Oh, yes, okay, I can use my spade to open tins of sardines. Okay. Cool, gunshots.
Not me. I
Ooh.
waxed all my ammo very quickly.
Yeah, like you pick the gun up and then just immediately spammed it, like bam, 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 bam.
Well, a zombie leapt on me straight away. It was probably like one of the... I really wish I'd have been recording that, but I've not got any of this stuff set up.
Proper like reaction shot type thing.
Like in the films.
The film.
Films.
Careful now.
Oh, this sort of thing.
Come here, fucking chicken motherfucker. Wait. Oh, fuck. Just killed a chicken and I can't, got nothing to cut it up with.
Ah, you can craft rags with clothes and a hacksaw. That's useful to know.
That is
All
useful.
out of rags. There's a zombie outside. I'm in no fit state to go fighting any more zombies.
Yeah,
I
stay
wasn't
safe.
here.
Maybe it's sneaky stealthy time, or maybe time for put your feet up for a moment and regen a little bit.
same difficulty I had last time in a way, in that still struggling to get bearings and figure out where I am, and therefore find a well. I thought maybe I knew where I was, and it turned out I was wrong. So
Did you find a sign saying Berezino this way, or did you find a sign that said this is Berezino?
I've got a sign. I've seen a sign that says Berezino. In fact, if I run over here, it should be the sign.
Because you got the signs that are like, you know, Berezino 1 mile that way.
Yeah,
And then you got the white signs, which are just like the
yeah, it's
place
the white
names.
sign.
Okay.
So,
you're on there. Like I say, whenever I'm around there, I just look out for that big tall crane up on the hill.
I see the cranes in the distance, so I know I think I'm coming from the north down to the south at the moment.
Yeah, not the crane, not cranes plural, because you've got those cranes by the coast, like the dock side part of it. But inland, there's one big, you know, the sort of ones that they sort of big tall crane that they used to build blocks of flats and stuff with. You know, like an actual construction crane.
See, I think I'm super close to where the water is. I just need to figure out exactly where I am. Okay. Can do this.
You got this, man.
Right, so that is the one that goes up. If that's that one, then
Like I say, if you can find that crane or find the big grey building, the hospital there, then the well is like a stone's throw from there. Like super close.
there's the foresty bit there. Some sort of ruined police car.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, so I was going the right way, but the problem is the zombies. I've got to try and get past them. Right.
If you crouch, you should be able to sneak a bit better. But
Oh, I have. Believe me, I am in full-on sneaky mode.
cool.
I'm just. Actually, I'm not sure that's right. Anyway. It's somewhere. The annoying thing is, I know it's somewhere here, somewhere close by.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a pain in the arse to find. It's in the middle of a kind of scattered group of houses, where the houses aren't really on like a proper road or anything. They're just kind of scattered around this little open kind of area.
Yeah.
There's not really it's not in the main town. It's kind of just on the edge.
That, I think, takes me over there. So I'm thinking it's over here.
Actually, you know, where the hospital.
I think somehow
is.
I'm getting wet or something. Which is weird because I've not been anywhere near any water.
That's exactly what I was having earlier. It seemed to me.
There it is. Found it.
Nice. Do you have a container, like a water bottle or anything?
No. Oh, I can't get over this stupid fence. Hang on a sec. There's loads of zombies everywhere, and I'm trying to get to it without.
We are quite a long way from each other. I'm relatively alright now, though. I've got a shotgun and some rounds, a Makarov and a few rounds, or like one full magazine. Got my spade, stab-proof vest, helmet, backpack. Got a bit of food and drink. So I'm going to start actually heading my way towards you now, or at least start heading north.
Yeah.
Got pretty lucky around Electro, actually. I totally would have hung out with that guy who I was contemplating killing earlier if I'd been playing solo. He said to me that he's not played the game in like 4 years. So it'd been quite interesting to
cool.
take him around and be like, to see how he, what he thought of things or how they've changed since he last played.
Right. So. I need to get out of the cold because that's killing me at the minute.
Yeah, shit, I'm wet. Why am I getting wet? Soaked?
Yeah.
If you take clothes off into your hands, you can wring them out.
Oh, that's useful.
Reduce the wetness of them, but takes quite a while to do though. Yeah, all of my clothes are soaked now, soaking wet, and I'm getting. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like it's raining, but it's not raining.
You can't see it.
Yeah. Maybe something's broken. Maybe.
Yeah, so when you wring them out, you change them to damp, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think that's about as far as I got with mine as well. Nice. Parkoured my way over a fence like a freaking ninja.
Yeah, I've got to say that is quite cool.
Yeah, what you mean, like the climbing and mantling and stuff. Another
I
crowbar?
just found a plastic bottle.
I love it how something so simple is like.
How do
So
you
fucking
empty
great.
it then?
Point it directly at your feet. You should be able to do it. Oh, I found a plastic bottle too.
Oh, that's drinking it.
Yeah, don't drink it. Well, at least you're near a hospital.
To at your feet, you say?
Yeah. I think weirdly it doesn't work on all like ground textures, so if you're having trouble, maybe try doing it over grass.
Ah, I gotcha.
I think it's just like well, bug or whatever, but
Yeah. Finish investigating this place. Still fairly low on health. I'm amazed that I managed to survive at all.
yeah, you've hung on pretty tenaciously. But now you've got a way to, you know, for water and everything. Hope you've got some
Still could do
food.
yeah, could do with some food.
Once you get past that initial hump and just get like a bit of supplies. You're usually pretty good to go. Fuck me. PU scope. Don't mind if I do.
Not much else in here. There's still plenty of zombies around. So, if I want to go and finish checking out my water supplies, I still need to wait. You avoid the undead game.
Yeah, when you're not on good health, it's like terrifying. Just so you know, it's quicker to fill the bottle of water, drink from it, and then refill it, rather than drinking directly from the what do we call it?
Another crowbar.
It's an omen.
Shame you can't. Shame you can't dual wield. And another gun of some sort as well.
Come on, zombies, come in. Jesus, fuck, there's loads of them.
How do you turn things in your inventory?
Whilst you've got them picked up, it's spacebar.
Sorry, I know you're kind of busy there.
Sorry, I was yeah, I've got suddenly I just started talking. Zombie problem. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, whilst you're clicking and dragging it, hit space.
Yep, that seemed to work. Thank you. That's cool.
Well, am I glad of this stab-proof vest, which now looks like it might be. No, it's damaged.
Damn.
It's all good. Not ruined, just damaged. I have some duct tape. Nice.
Sledgehammer. Tempting.
Good for bashing down doors, I guess. Oh. Now the medical building down at the holiday camp down here is full of about 5 zombies. So some poor bastard is going to open that and have a surprise.
You make.
Sorry?
Are you making zombie traps?
Well, not by choice, mostly because I got chased by like 5 zombies. I was actually pretty lucky to survive that. I ran out the door and locked and like shut it behind me. I thought great, but there were 2 zombies right on the steps outside, and I couldn't get past them. I had to fight my way
It's
out.
bad when you get. It's bad when you sort of get trapped between a couple of them.
Yeah, yeah. When you're like pinned in a corner and you can't actually get out of the way. I suppose blocking helps quite a lot, but I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I think it is definitely raining. It's just that the raining animation is not very visible.
Yeah, I can hear it raining actually. Oh, and I can see it raining. Huh.
You just see like little bits of it in the.
Yeah. Like it's really subtle.
Slightly annoying thing is I have now lost my well. I don't know where that is now. I've lost my bearings.
Well, you got a bunch of water in you now, then, though, didn't you? So you should have some time.
I really want to fill up my bottle though.
Oh, of
That would
course,
be a
yeah,
smart
yeah,
thing to do.
yeah.
That's another crowbar. I don't think I need 3 crowbars.
Do you need 2?
I wondered if you might want one. I'm bringing one for you more than anything.
Oh. Well, if I don't find an axe anytime soon, then sure. Be the Crowbar brothers. The Super Freeman brothers.
Super Freeman Brothers, I like that.
Do 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 do. I have got a green hat on as well, so I'll be Luigi Freeman.
I hear a zombie somewhere.
I am going to be checking out the castle on my way to you, Castle Rog. And then I'll start heading due north, I guess, towards Gorka. Fuck me, Gorka. That's Gorka's where I started out today. It's got to be way too late for my body to still be here, but I have just found something on the cliff. Maybe I'll try not to jump off of it.
There's 2 less zombies in the world.
Nice. Get crowbarred, motherfuckers.
Actually, that was the sledgehammer.
Oh, really? I can't say I ever take a sledgehammer with me because it's always so heavy. Like unless
Well,
it's
you
like the
know.
only weapon I've got, you know.
I thought I'd give it a go.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's worth a try. I think it's pretty powerful, you know. This isn't where I died.
I presume it's not really worth taking like gas canisters and stuff.
What, the blue gas canisters?
Yeah.
It's up to you. If you've got space for it, and you find the cooker, you can cook stuff on it without lighting a fire. So that's neat. But you need a cooking pot as well.
Nah, it's okay.
Where's that castle? I always struggle to find this castle. Like right up on top of the hill, and you think, oh, it's a giant friggin' stone building. It must,
Might stand out a little.
yeah. But then you get onto the hill, and it's like, oh wait, I'm in the middle of the woods, and this doesn't help at all.
Ow.
Ah, there you go. See if I can replace my Winchester. Never know, might get lucky. My health is actually going down in the rain.
It sucks.
So I'm too cold. Wonder if like different clothes make a difference, maybe. I mean, presumably,
yeah, I think
right?
probably they do.
Certainly makes some sense. What's that? Campfire. Ooh, steak knife. Yes, thank you. It's actually super handy.
Trail shoes or working boots?
I would assume the boots will last for longer. Just don't forget that shoes wear out and then you start cutting yourself on the floor when you run.
It's really interesting because now I have to choose between whether or not to have a hat for warmth or a helmet for protection.
Yeah, I guess so actually. Kind of, maybe that's my problem because I've been running around with this motorbike helmet on this whole time.
I found some 308 Win cartridges,
Take those.
which I have got nothing to use it with.
No, but when you do, you will be happy to have those. 308 rounds, right?
No, something. Get out of this rain. I'm sort of dodging from building to building with this rain on.
Yeah, sensible move. It's kind of my problem is that I'm out in the middle of the frickin' sticks now. Well, I'm in a castle, but
Right, so that's the building with the water. So
okay. So now I want to start heading due north. Castle was a complete bust.
yeah,
So I wonder what is up here. Star. Staroy. There's a Staroy. Military stuff there. Okay. Unfortunately, I only found slugs for my shotgun, so I don't know if I'm a good enough shot for that.
is the shotgun a bit
I think it's pretty OP, to be honest. But the nice thing about the pellets is, you know, you don't really have to be that great a shot. got a little bit of spread on it. How's everything going up there? Did you find sort out your water situation?
I'm pretty much just finishing that off now.
How's your health, by the way?
Not full, but not too bad.
Is it back on white again, or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Mine's white, but slowly going down because of this cold and rain. The fact that I'm soaking wet. Really should have probably stopped for a bit and warmed up, but time is of the essence.
Let's get out of this weather. Right, so we have the GBs. Oh dear, I've caught something unpleasant because I'm being ill.
Oh, you throwing up? Maybe you drank some of that stanky water.
Yeah.
Well, the hospital's right there anyway, so hopefully you can find some antibiotics.
Where's that at? So if I
It's the big purple H on the on iSurvive.
shit,
It's actually just west of the well.
the medical centre as well, which is right close as well. Try that first.
Well, if you're by the well.
Yeah.
Oh, are you by the well? Down by the lumber
So-
mill, or the one up the top among the houses?
So if you go from the lumber mill and then go directly up, there's a well there,
And the medical centre.
and there's a.
So is that where you are?
Centre just near that. I'm next. I'm in the basically. You see where the icon for the well is?
Yeah.
And there's a little mug or tavern or something next to it.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
Cool.
I'll try
If
the
you're going to go,
medical
you're
centre first.
equal distance between the medical centre and the hospital. The hospital's going to have way bigger chance of having something useful. Because it's like multi-floors, it's huge. Plus there's a military tent right next to it.
Where are you looking for that?
So if you're well, where you're looking at, where you are now, Will, and the pub, if you go southwest from there, there's Berezino proper. There's like a whole big cluster of buildings.
Oh no, that's quite a long way out. I'm quite a way away from that.
And it's about the same. It's maybe only a little bit longer away from the medical centre though, from where you are.
Right, so zoom into the map.
Are you here?
No.
Or
Go
are you
north.
over here?
Go north. Keep going north. There.
North? Are you up here?
Remember, I have a little bit of a lag. No, you've gone past it now.
Oh, okay.
I've got a lag when I'm watching your screen.
Okay.
So, down. There.
Is that where you are?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you go
That's fine.
a tiny bit further up than that, you'll see there's the well.
Yeah, I know where you are. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were further
Oh, that's okay.
further out or somewhere else. Yeah, cool. Yeah, go check that place out if it's on the way, and then you can go from there to the hospital. What you're looking for is tetracycline antibiotics, I think. I've got some on me, but that's not really a lot of help for you, is it? I can't believe I died the way that I died. Oh, fuck. I've just had flashbacks to me being a fucking idiot.
It's not your fault, mate. Happens.
Oh, dear. This is so dumb. I have found my very own crowbar.
I have found some bookshop, which again, I cannot use.
Ooh. Useful for me, though, if I ever make it to you. Raincoat. Bright orange raincoat, but maybe that's going to protect me from the rain? One would hope. Well, you never can tell with this game. Some extra rags. Huh, I appear to not be wet. Okay, Katapo, where am I? Steroid, okay, good. I am vaguely where I should be.
I have to say, I get really turned around in this place.
I hear flies. Somebody died here. I think they must have fallen through the floor though. The thing is, I came through this town earlier on my way to my inevitable suicide.
Guess your inevitable betrayal.
Come on, zombie, come in.
I can hear shooting.
Uh-oh, Pescettios. Oh, fuck you, zombie.
I can hear more shooting.
could be somebody just shooting zombies, maybe, but. Okay, that's handy. I've just found a torch. Nowhere to put it. Tetris, Tetris, Tetris.
Oh yeah, you playing the?
The old God, I wish I had some space game.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm finding quite a few of these rifles. No ammo.
What the BKs?
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't carry loads of them around if I was you. If you might get lucky in a civilian place and find some ammo for it. It's very rare in civilian places, but it does exist. Right. I'm thinking. Oh no, don't worry, don't mind me. I was gonna say I think I'm not actually where I think I am, but I am. You know what? This is the first time I've actually worn a rain jacket. Thinking about it.
Nice.
And it's working. I'm staying dry. Zombie, go down.
I hate it, but I'm just having a not good day trying to work out where I am at the minute. I don't know why.
Do you have a compass?
No. I need to find something that I can.
Yeah, it's hot. The thing is, like, it's one of those things where you once you've been to a place for a few times, you start to get a feel for it. But obviously, we don't play a whole lot, and I've got a bit of a head start on you, so it's kind of hard to sort of try and describe where to go. Other than like uphill.
More shooting still.
Somebody's having a field day around there.
Is that the medical thingy? Could be.
The medical centres are like blue single-story buildings.
Ah, well no, this isn't that. Tourist map.
Ooh.
That's cool. I don't think I've ever found a tourist map before. It's nifty.
It'd be a godsend if we weren't such massive cheaters using external maps.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've totally got where I'm going by skill alone and totally not by cheating.
I think the maps are really kind of neat, just because like when you actually use it, you know, it's all represented in game, you know, like your character actually pulls it out and everything. Penis.
Yes. Does anyone want to see my unit?
Suck my unit.
Well, I don't know what this building is, but it's fairly large. It's like the tourist office or something. Is that why I found a map here?
Maybe. Ooh. I've just found one bullet for your BK. You're welcome.
One lone... Thank you, sir. One lone bullet. Right, I've climbed to the top of this year building. I'm just going to see if I can see anything, really.
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The main thing that I use to navigate there is the construction crane. Big, tall, yellow one.
Still trying to find this medical unit. Oh, for life me find it.
Well, that sucks. It's there somewhere.
You say how? What did they appear? You said that they appear to be what now?
I'm actually in one right now, so if I come out, it's this building.
Right.
Single story, like wooden, blue, pointy roof. About with a porch out the front. Damn old lady zombies. What the- Wrecking all my stuff. Including my skin. I need to bandage.
Should be down the end of here. I think I was nearly there. Yeah, I was really close to it. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, if I remember
Well-
rightly, it's fairly hard to find. Like it's kind of tucked away around the back of. Yeah, it's not like on the main road or anything.
Oh, I thought it was this one. Maybe it's not. Crap. Oh, zombles. I bet you it's where I want to go is probably where the zomble is, isn't it?
It's always the case.
Does seem to be.
It shouldn't really be that hard to find. You've got that. The well you're at has like a chain link fence around it, right?
I'm not near that right this second.
Okay. Oh, I suppose actually by this point it's probably no good helping. Oh, it's near the fire station. It's only a little bit north of the fire station, and fire stations have kind of like a tall tower coming off them, like a 3-story tower. Big red front doors.
See, I found it. I just need to get in it without alerting this zombie.
Ah. Progress though.
Paramedic pants.
I've always kind of liked the idea of getting a bunch of medical equipment and wearing a doctor's outfit and running
and
along
there's a
the
zombie
coast.
inside here.
Of course there is. Okay, spare bottle of water.
Codeine.
Codeine.
That's just for pain. Charcoal.
Yeah, it's probably worth taking some codeine if you've got it. If you've got the option. It's
What will
a
that
dark.
do for me?
What? What codeine?
The codeine.
If you're low on health and you start limping, you can take codeine and you can start running again. So it kind of helps you if you're in a shitty situation. It's kind of like one of those things you can pop a pill and hopefully escape.
Epinephrine auto-injector.
Does I think it's like 1 minute's worth of infinite stamina. So like when you've really got to run the fuck away, you can pop one of those and just sprint like a mofo for an entire minute. Fucking hell. Damn old lady zombies, man.
Well, I'm afraid to say, I think this ended up having everything that you could get from there, apart from the one thing I was looking for.
Because of course, right?
What do the charcoal tablets do?
I think as if you get ill from bad food, I think. It's like indigestion stuff. I'm not sure if that means like salmonella.
Used as an absorbent to treat poisoning and overdose, or as filling for gas mask filters.
Okay. Yeah, I think as if like you ate raw chicken or something. That's probably what it's for.
Yeah, unfortunately, not what I was looking for.
No, it's worth a shot though. I mean, it's on the way.
Found some cool stuff. There's also a lot of zombies around here, so
Yeah, it's because you're still sick, presumably.
yeah. Seems like it might have stopped raining though.
Small mercies, huh?
For sure. Okay, so let me just get out of the range of these zombies. So from here, the main hospital is southwest, isn't it? So you've got to go into Berezino proper.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah. There's no sun in the sky to be able to see which direction is south.
It's uphill, that's for sure. It's kind of there's a main road that leads from the lumber yard bit up the hill, and it's got buildings like houses on either side of it, like fairly widely spaced. I think it's the only like paved road probably in that sort of area.
I can certainly see a hill, but I don't know whether I'd be just running the wrong way or what. Let's give it a go. I'll run up
Yeah,
this
it's
hill and
hard
see
to
what
know.
happens.
I mean, you know that the medical building is on the northwestern side of that little block of buildings that it's in. So you should be able to orient yourself that way. Like you want to be running into the field and up the hill away from the medical building, roughly.
I'm sort of generally wandering in that direction, so hopefully.
Yeah. Should be pretty good as long as you're going uphill. Eventually you'll spot that you'll be able to spot the doohickey. The tower. It'll be up there somewhere.
I've gone up the hill a bit and I've come to a sort of a dirt road.
Shit, I still don't have a pair of gloves.
There's a massive building over that way.
A big one. Like a big grey monolithic one.
Yeah.
That might well be the hospital. It'll be a fair way away though.
These may just be flats or something then.
Maybe. Okay. I've made it to the Staroy military tents. Bitch. Space problems. Actually, fuck, probably don't want to do this. Space is at a premium for me at the moment. This is kind of proving to be a bit of a pain in the arse.
Okay, so that would be the road out of Berezino.
Berezino.
So it's not that one. So probably here. It's probably not the right place to be. I probably want to be heading south, which is going to be towards the buildings, but away from the roads. This particular road.
Found an FNX. That's not a bad little find. It's just a pistol, but packs a little bit of a punch at least.
Good man.
Oh, bullshit.
You're it's a military base, are you?
Yeah, it's like a little bunch of tents. A military camp.
You be careful.
Yeah, I'm nearly done. I only found a pistol. And a new bag, if I want to keep it. Right, okay. Done here.
Ah. One large crane.
There you go. That got it. Knew it was up there somewhere. That is like basically right out the back of the hospital. You'll probably recognise it when you get there, actually. Okay. Excuse me. Nice new backpack.
Shit.
Zombie trouble.
Yeah. One of them's hunting me.
Okay. I'm back on my way north now.
I'm not sure that that's the one I'm looking for. I found a construction tower. But I don't know if it's the hospital one. There's a few military tents outside.
Yeah, like one military tent.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, you're right next to the hospital. The crane and the tent are northeast of the hospital building. You'll see it on Eyes of Vive. If you look at the hospital itself, you'll see right next to it is the tent.
Just climbing up a ridiculous ladder right this second.
Oh, you're going for a view from the top, huh?
It was mostly to get away from the zombies.
Whatever you do, don't slide that down without gloves on.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the badger.
You will get such badly messed up hands. Take like all the skin off of them. You just end up with two bony skeleton hands.
That's quite grim, man. Well, so far I haven't found anything at all in this hospital apart from a few scrubs.
Don't forget to check the clothes because they might have stuff in them. This raincoat is like bright orange. I really kind of don't feel comfortable. I feel dry, but I don't feel safe. There should be several floors to the hospital as well. You might even find some stuff up on the roof itself. If you get lucky. Although to be fair, you've not really had a whole lot of luck today.
No, it hasn't gone terribly well.
I'm dying of thirst the moment you put the bottle to your lips to drink. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so funny.
They're laughing at your pain.
Yeah. Oh man, if you could play this game and don't have a sense of humour for that kind of shit, you'd be so frustrated, wouldn't you? Just like permanently angry.
So angry.
Yeah. Like,
Always angry all the time.
like controller through the TV levels of angry.
Ah, Tetris. I'm playing Tetris. Don't mind me. It's sort of fitting, really, considering got a very Russian kind of theme to it.
You know, that's very true.
First aid pouch with lots of stuff in it.
Oh, that's quite handy.
So I'm taking that.
Oh shit, I see a dude.
Or epinephrine thingy.
It's so hard to choose sometimes, isn't it? Like I'm carrying around an MP5 mag, which is full of bullets, and I don't have an MP5, but
Yeah.
MP5s just aren't all that great to begin with.
Better than nothing. Hmm.
Shit, I don't know where that guy's gone. Which is kind of worrying. A giant orange backpack on, like. Sticking out like a sore thumb. He went behind a tree. Well, he was actually quite a ways ahead of me, but I don't really want to bump into him.
It's fair. Well, unfortunately, once again, none of those tablets.
Oh no, really?
So, yeah.
I've got 2 packs of them on me. So, and I'm not too far away from you now. We're getting there anyway. Northeast. It's like the first human being I've seen. Oh, I suppose I did see a guy earlier, didn't I? Who I was almost going to kill. If only I'd had more bullets. I so would have murdered that guy. Oh, I suppose there was the dude in the police station as well that I handcuffed and stole everything from.
Should be able to beat the drinks machines until they give you cans.
Yeah, like a Jeep Nukem style, almost,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I'm almost out of liquid as well. Almost out of water.
It's alright, you're right next to a well anyway. There's one within sight of the hospital. I think if you're ill with cholera or whatever, you don't want to drink in big amounts. Like, you just want to have a sip every now and then, kind of thing. If you neck
That's
a whole
kind of
bottle,
what
you'll
I
probably
was-
throw up.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was trying to do. I had a little bit before and I had a little bit now, and I've probably got a tiniest bit left.
Yeah,
My
the
health's
problem
going
with
down as well.
cholera is if you throw up, you lose a lot of food and drink out of your stomach. You know.
Yeah, which I did a little bit ago. So
That's right. You'll find water really easy. Just check on the map. It's like I say, it's like within sight of the hospital. Don't know about food though.
So from the hospital, where would you say?
Northeast-ish. Like it's kind of like over the road, northeast-ish of it. Pretty much just directly over the road in that direction from the hospital. There's a cluster of houses, you know, in like a field, and there's a well right slap bang in the middle of them.
In a field.
I say field, it's a bunch of houses spread out, but without like any proper paved roads between them. There's a bunch of chain link fences and sort of scattered sheds and trees.
I really
Check.
can't tell which way is northeast, unfortunately.
Check the map.
I
You see it.
haven't got much time because I'm dying. Okay. bad way.
Are you
For some
red?
reason I'm now wet as well. Yellow at the minute. It's not good.
What's your food and drink like? Then are they red?
Bad.
They're both red.
Drink is red.
Okay.
I can't go fast because I've got to avoid the zombies.
Oh, the well is actually basically due north of the hospital. If you look on iSurvive, it should be
I'm
really
starting
easy to
to
find.
stagger.
Yeah, you're not red yet, man. You got plenty of time.
I am red now.
Can you see my string?
It's a, I think I know where it is, but
Okay.
problem is last time I got to this point. Oh, zombies after me. I'm not going to make it, man. I can see the well as well.
Go on, you got
I
this,
can't
man.
do it.
Kill the
No,
zombie,
I really
you'll be fine.
I can't do it. My guy's literally dead. He's swaying about and stuff.
Yeah. Well, not until it takes a while past the flashing red cross before you finally drop.
Flashing now.
Man, you got messed up by cholera.
Yep. I can't get over the fence. I can see it, but I can't get over the chain link fence. Let me try and get around it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dying.
God damn disease,
Second
man.
time.
You know what I reckon it probably was? Oh shit, I'm at Berezino. I'm here. I'm almost in sight of you. Typical, right?
At least you can get all my stuff.
I'm full. Maybe I'll be able to get you a spare crowbar. You know what it probably was the water bottle you picked up. Because like it's really easy to just accidentally drink some. Like when you're trying to pour it out or whatever, and then if you're unlucky. Are you dead? And trying to attract some zombies away from you.
I just looked through my corpses.
Did you actually die?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weak. What, right on top of the water again?
I was drinking water.
Oh no. Yeah, because it takes a little bit of time for the water to like take effect, you know, to actually
But the water went up, but it didn't stop the health from going down.
yeah. It won't happen immediately. Well, I found you.
Well, cool. Root away.
Hey, you've got a stab-proof vest that's in better condition than mine.
Which is
Thanks.
just- Didn't find them.
Ooh, the mic's gone really quiet, by the way.
Oh, can you hear me still?
Yep.
Takes. You can have a spare water bottle.
I've got a spare, and I've got this cooking pot full as well. What? Bad luck, dude. You found all these pills, no,
None of the ones I needed.
shit. Typical. Yeah, check me out. 2 sets of tetracycline on me. Gunshots.
Oh yeah, in the medical doohickeys, medical bags, there's 2 of those.
Yeah,
Probably some proper bandages as well.
might be a good idea. I suspect I might get murdered.
There's a blood test thingy as well.
Yeah, I picked up a blood test kit already. Ooh, you got...
Oh, and that's the map there.
I should be okay with the map. Got the blood bag stuff.
An opener?
Yeah, that would be handy. Actually, maybe I could take your backpack, I guess. It's bigger than mine.
Oh, those rounds. You see those 5 rounds next to the water bottle?
Oh, yeah, the shotgun rounds and Winchester. Nice.
Right. And on that bombshell, I think I shall head off to bed.
Excuse me. I think I might do the same, to be honest with you. I'm going to grab a couple of extra bits if I can manage it. And then, yeah, do the same. Thanks for playing, though. It's been fun, despite the it's unfortunate series of events.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. It's fine. It's alright. It's just, oh.
It's one of those days, you know. It's, like I said before, you just get sometimes just because of the random nature of stuff, you know. You just get to the point where,
Sometimes the universe is having entirely too much fun at your expense.
yeah, that's it. You know, if you just shit happens and you just don't pick up the right thing at the right time, or you just don't come across any water or whatever it might be, it's like, you know, what are you gonna do?
Wolves everywhere.
Yeah. Or you find yourself getting trapped by zombies or some horrible shit like that. What's that? Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up myself then. Oh, I'm going to watch some TV because
Next session we'll have to try and find each other again.
you wait. It will just be an extremely lucky thing where you spawn just down the road, and we'll be right next to each other. Righty ho. All right then. Take it easy, dude. I will speak to you probably next week, I guess, for D&D if we do that.
I might have some time over the weekend if you're about.
Yeah, cool. Well, you know, I'm up for playing this
Fancy it.
whenever you're free.
Yeah, I'll give you a shout.
Yeah.
We'll play a bit more of this and hopefully
Make up for today's bad luck, huh?
incompetence.
All of us incompetent. You fucking, oh god, thirsted to death with a bottle of water in your hand, and I fell off a cliff in the dark and broke my legs.
I've got to give them credit. This game is kind of like, it's quite evil. There you go. You're struggling for water. Here's some water, and now you're poisoned and you're dead. Seriously, you guys are dicks.
Right?
Awesome, but you know.
Just sucks when it's one of those days, huh? You die over and over. Hey, do you know what? I made it to your body within 30 seconds of you dying. Like less than a minute.
That is pretty good. I am quite pleased that you were able to loot my corpse. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I got the important bits, I think,
Yeah.
or you know, considering I was pretty full already. So
some
Cool.
other noob will appear and come over and find the body and just go, hey, stuff.
Yeah, hopefully you won't find the pistol and 3 mags that I just threw in a shed. Chuck them, because I don't want somebody else to have that. It's only a crappy little Makarov, but you know.
Those you know, like in the Fallout games, Fallout 3 or 4, I can't remember which one. There was a trait that you could pick up, that you could get, where there'd be more stuff when you looted things. So whenever you like were looting boxes of stuff, there'd be more things in there.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you've got that trait. I think you've got that one.
It's me just getting lucky and finding cool stuff.
Pro looter.
Well, it's
All
always
the
just like
loots.
getting a feel. Like I don't really know my way around the map that well, but I know places. You know, like I know certain little areas. It's like, oh, I know I'm in Cherno, or I'm in. Like I don't remember what the name of this place is, but I know it, and I know that there's a well here. That first step of finding a well and just having played for enough time that I can recognise most spawn locations and know where the water is, that just gets you like this massive head start. If you can do that, then you're basically made. Cool. Right, anyway, I'm going to go put my feet up and watch the TV for a bit, I think. So,
Good man.
you take it easy. Let me know if you're around at the weekend, and maybe we'll get some pew-pews in.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. Take it easy, man.
See you later, man.